Sage Green Fingers has been supporting adults with mental health needs for over 10 years. Our main focus is offering horticultural therapy on 5 City Council allotment sites in Burngreave, a disadvantaged area on the edge of Sheffield city centre. Over the years, many asylum seekers and refugees have been dispersed to this area, and for some this is another stage in a hugely traumatic journey from their countries of origin. This film describes our attempts to support people on this journey and explore some of the challenges faced by the refugees and asylum seekers, and also those of organisations like ours who are keen to support but sometimes are at a loss as to what to do and how to do it.
We work with a very broad range of people, all of whom experience a mental health issue. That can be ranging from very mild issues to more severe and enduring issues: anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, bipolar disorder. We also take adults who've got a dual diagnosis, so people with a learning disability or chronic physical health problems or even a physical disability.
In terms of activities, we can offer a wide range of tasks, some heavy duty stuff like digging or hedge cutting, some less arduous jobs like weeding, pricking out seedlings, harvesting vegetables and so on. And people can work on their own if they want or alongside others. There's no pressure. For many it's just a case of having managed to get out of the house, up onto the site. Then they're out in the fresh air, getting a bit of exercise, mixing with people and already beginning to feel a bit better.
We're just having a 10-minute walk round the site.
Have you seen this closely?
Our organisation, Sage Green Fingers, is a project for people with mental health problems. So everybody who comes up here has some kind of problem. And this is sort of another progression route. This is for people who've got sufficient confidence and knowledge to come up here and work their own allotment. They'll come down here, have a cup of tea, get the children, come up here and they'll please themselves. They do what they want, okay? The only thing we do is have an agreement that we share all crops together. This is a proper allotment, isn't it? This isn't neat and tidy. This is just an allotment where you come and get mucky and grow some stuff. I was asked to do some proactive work with asylum seekers and refugees. We had a few asylum seekers who were referred to us quite a long time ago, and we'd seen how they'd been able to fit in and aid their mental health recovery, really, how they'd made some friends and developed new skills. It's just, I don't know, a universal thing about gardening when people come up and in fresh air and although it's sometimes cold and wet, people have got on really well together. We have a lovely, friendly, informal atmosphere that that just makes it such a relaxed place to be, a non-threatening place to be.
Good morning. Can't keep away.
No, I can't. I'm keen on Wednesday.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it?
Ah, there's that nice purple sweatshirt that I like to borrow when it's hanging up in the shed.
In the shed,
Yeah.
well. That mine.
Is this my mama?
We started doing more focused work with refugees and asylum seekers in February 2011 after we had secured funds from EcoWines, a mental health focused part of the big lottery. Over the following 9 months, our hope was to reach out to about 20 refugees or asylum seekers and involve them with our core activities alongside other members. Our starting point was to build on a relationship with individuals and organisations who were already successfully engaging with refugees and asylum seekers.
The main activities that happen at the Welcome Centre are the night shelter and the conversation group that happens every Thursday. Around those two activities, a loose collective of people gather to support people in the asylum system, and especially those who are destitute, who've been made destitute in the asylum system. When initially people contact the Welcome Centre or the night shelter, or they need basic support. They need shelter, they need food, clothing sometimes. But once those things are met, I think they need to move on to another place. And one of the challenges is to sort of befriend people and sort of make a sense of community for them to belong to, because that's really important for, you know, for their mental health and everything else, really.
It's through our relationships like this one with the Welcome Centre that we started to receive more referrals for asylum seekers and refugees. But even when we have good links, it can take many attempts to make contact with a new referral and to build up enough trust before they engage with our project.
How did you find out about us?
My GP, my GP tried to send me here.
Right.
Because my mental health
And you thought that it might help your mental health?
Yeah.
What were your feelings like when you came to Sage Green Fingers for the first time, when you first arrived? Were you happy to come to a strange place, or?
Non, I was scared. Comment on dit scared?
Alors, tu peux dire en français peut-être?
J'hésitais, j'avais peur. Plusieurs fois, je devais venir, mais j'avais peur, je savais pas où j'allais.
Right.
Je connaissais pas. I didn't know what is the grief finger. What? I don't know.
Right.
All the time, I'm consult 3 appointments before to come.
Really? So it was 3 times? Because
Yeah, I was scared.
Right, so you were a bit
I
scared?
don't know. Yeah,
a bit hesitant.
scared. Yeah. What I'm gonna do there? What is the grief finger? For do what? I don't like it. I don't want to get the men. Oh no.
Right.
If they have the men there, I don't go.
You didn't like to come
No.
to men here?
No.
Okay,
I don't want to come. Then after that, my Ashana, they spoke with me.
Right.
They put me.
And did they come with you the first
Yeah, the first time they come with
Ashana
me.
came
Yeah,
with you the first time. Okay.
Then after that, okay.
And you felt
I
okay?
feel better.
Once you come, right, and once you've met people here.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3 or 4 come from rural backgrounds and being farmers. But when you've seen your family shot and killed in front of you on your farm, then that throws up horrific memories.
You see these? Will it phase? Look.
Yes, it's a big one.
Yeah? That's a nice one.
Yes.
That's really nice. You're going to pick it?
No, today is ready now.
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay.
Just twist it.
Yes.
That's right. Excellent. Very nice.
My doctor in GB, he referred me to Greenfinger to help me in my medical and to make communication with the people, and to see my experience.
Was he the doctor at the asylum clinic?
Then? Yes, asylum clinic, when I was asylum.
Okay. Did you do anything else before you came here?
Nothing, just I stay at home. The doctor, he see me, because I don't like to touch with people, I don't like to go outside, because I have bad memory. What happened in my country, I lost my family, my everything, my tribe as well.
Okay.
After that, the doctor, he asked me a lot of time, why you don't want outside your home? I said, I don't like to want outside. Told me, you work in farmer in your country before.
Yeah.
I said, yes. I said, why to try to work with some group and them help you and to try to touch with people and to go outside from that problem.
To actually succeed in getting someone up to the site and engaging on a regular basis takes a lot of work. On the whole, we find we get about 50% take-up rate. The interesting thing is, this is typical of all our referrals. It's always time-consuming to engage with people experiencing mental health problems. With our usual clients, we might meet them first at home for a couple of times, but with some asylums here, because they had no home, and we'd have to say link up the town hall or the library or another conspicuous landmark, the effort to engage would be the same, but just adapted to people's circumstances. The critical ingredients are to face-to-face outreach and to persevere with it, to keep on keeping on and not to get disheartened by the knockbacks. And once people have engaged, they get a whole range of benefits.
When you first arrived here, how did you feel?
Shy, afraid.
Yeah, yes. What sort of things have you learned in gardening?
Vegetable food, gardening, drawing.
Right,
Yes.
yes. And also how to grow fruit and vegetables?
Yes, vegetable grow.
Yes.
Fruit is very happy.
And I know that you really like the flowers, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you do any other classes or any other groups?
Sowing group.
Yes, you started going to sewing group.
Yeah.
And you enjoy that?
Yes, I enjoy.
What are you making at the sewing group?
Dress.
All right. You will have some new clothes then?
Yeah.
As well as being able to eat fruit and vegetables?
Yeah.
What other things do you do now?
You referred for me 2 places from here to go conversation club, which is very helpful for me. And the other one is for foyer project.
You can just see the difference when people have had a day here, a morning here, and worked out and met people. They're just so much brighter and positive thinking, and at other times in the week they're not. So I mean, I think I'd say for me that's the big difference that I see physically in their appearance. They're more relaxed, they're more chatty, they join in with the games and things. So there's been individuals that access both the conversation group and Green Fingers that have benefited from that. I think there's a sense of community here as well. I mean, obviously, I think there's the connection with the land and growing, and that often taps into experiences in their own country. They might have grown things in their own country and they might try and grow them here, and I think they find that really helpful. And that sense of hope about growing something and then harvesting it. So I think those are really important themes that are happening.
It's also true that to be most effective you need to be able to offer support over long periods of time. The journey of most asylum seekers is very long and very tough.